Hello. I talk so fast that people have said to me, you've got to slow down. And then other people have said to me, oh my God, your energy is phenomenal. So I don't know what to do. Slow down or be myself. But I have a story to tell. A lot of people do not know the difference between sympathy and empathy. Okay? So I always tell people I am a very empathetic person. I feel what you feel when you're telling me a story. I put myself in your shoes and I understand where you're coming from. I am not sympathetic. I can be sympathetic, but when you have sympathy for somebody, you feel sorry for that person. I am so sorry that you're going through what you're going through. I understand that you have no food in your house. Right now, we're going through a big formula. Formula is disappearing. I don't know where it's going, but parents do not have formula. It's like out of the stores. So I understand what they were going through because, without being able to feed their babies, it is not cool at all. So a child needs that strong parent to be empathetic. They need to have that empathy. The only way you can have empathy when you're talking to your child is to put yourself in their shoes and feel what they're going through. If a child is sitting there and they just came home and they were being bullied, then you need to take yourself and feel what your child is feeling. This child has feelings. This child we always talk about has big emotion. And if you cannot put yourself in your child's shoes, then you are not being empathetic to their needs. So let's sit here for a minute and think about your past. Let's think about when your mother was making you do something that you didn't feel it was right. You didn't feel down deep in your heart that you wanted to go to, say, Aunt Sally's house. And your mom's like, get in the car, you're going to Aunt Sally's house. But Mom, I don't feel like going to Aunt Sally's house. Now, you had a specific reason why, but your mother never asked you why. Your mother did not even care whether you wanted to go to Sally's house or not. You was going. Why? Because she was going and you couldn't be left alone. Now, let's take it to another level. You went to school and you was being bullied and no one seemed to ask you how you felt about being bullied or what you was going through when that situation was happening. So that's where I'm going to ask the parents. When you have a child and you're observing that their emotions are changing, their behaviors are changing, and you're thinking, I wonder what is going on with my child. Why are they acting violent? Why are they acting like they don't want to communicate? Why are they so hyper? Why are they so active? And sit down and put yourself in your child's place and you ask the question, so, how was your day today? And you be quiet. And you wait. You do not speak. Silence is something that makes a person uncomfortable. Okay, so they're like now uncomfortable. Mom asked me a question. What should I say? I didn't have a very good day. Oh my God, she's asking me a question. And they begin to speak. Now, whether this is making you feel bubbly inside and making you feel angry inside and put yourself in their position. They are now confiding in you and trusting that You asked the question because you really wanted to know. I don't give a dang. Okay? I don't give a dang if the doorbell rings or your cell phone rings. It's between you and your child. If your cell phone rings, they can wait. If you're expecting a phone call, then don't ask to sit down with your child at that time, okay? But they deserve your attention. They deserve to be heard and to be felt, okay? They want you to feel what they're feeling, what they're going through. So when you make this safe connection, that you can come and talk to me anytime, then you need to allow them the option, or you need to allow them to come to you. You need to make it happen. So let's start off with a 3-year-old, and you always say, Mommy is always here for you. If you want me to talk to you, or if you want to talk to me, I am always here for you. And you begin to speak to them on their developmental level. That's where, it's great for a parent coach to guide you on those developmental levels, especially if you do not know the developmental level your child is on at that time. But if you make that connection with a teenager, please keep it, because you need to speak 20% of the time and let them speak 80% of the time. That's where you ask curiosity questions. And that is very important. Your child needs to feel safe, that they can tell you anything, and you will not react in a lashed out way. You will listen, you will become empathetic, and you will say, wow, so how did that make you feel when that happened to you? Now you're asking them about their feeling. So now you become known to how they feel. And if they say, Mom, it made me so sad, I just wanted to cry, and you listen. That is the most important. We don't listen to our children. We just expect them to know that we care.